and welcome back to part 2 of Let's Play Mega Man 5 for Game Boy. We're going to start off by going after Jupiter, or SRN-005. Jupiter can fly in the air with a jet engine. His electric shock can electrocute enemies. Okay, that's not surprising. A good point. Speed mania. A bad point. Flighty behavior. He likes acrobatic flight, there we go, and dislikes air turbulence. Okay, cool. That's Jupiter for you. That's so Jupiter. Anyway, Jupiter's level filled up with a whole bunch of space, yeah. Now we're in space, so get ready for the Mega Man classic space physics to come into effect where you can jump higher and jump for longer and all that stuff. Also, get ready, because these second 4 levels of the game are going to have hidden goodies to collect, very similar to Mega Man 4 for Game Boy with the Beat and Dr. Wily plates. Now there is 4 new things to collect. Not required to beat the game, unlike the Wily plates from Mega Man 4 for Game Boy, but still pretty important. You should probably get them. Well, maybe not that important, but they make things easier if you do get them, so probably should. Anyway, Jupiter stage filled with many electric enemies. I was thinking about what I was going to talk about here, and I've decided that I am going to gush some more about how good Mega Man 5 for Game Boy is compared to the other 4 games. This one is a totally original adventure with completely new assets, unlike the first 4 Mega Man Game Boy games, which are not that, and reuse enemies and assets from Mega Man's 1 through 5. The only one of the NES games to not have reused assets at all in the Game Boy games is Mega Man 6. That's only because for Mega Man 5 they decided that we can do something new, we can do something pretty cool, so they did. And thank God they did, because this is easily the best one out of all of them. Also a pretty unique story. For once, Dr. Wily is not involved. I say, shifting my eyes left and right really quickly, because I secretly know that he is involved, but we won't get to him until later. Haha. But for the most part, he's not involved. And this is a completely original story with a completely original villain in Terra and the Stardroids. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Actually, I like what they did with them in the Archie comics, so I can't go 5 minutes in this goddamn series without mentioning the Mega Man Archie comics, but it's true! In the Mega Man Archie comics, they connect these Stardroids to Ra-Moon. Ra-Moon being the main enemy in Super Adventure Rockman, a game that I don't know if I'll get to. Maybe I will one day, but probably not. And if I do, I won't be playing it, because I don't know any Japanese. And someone already did a fantastic translation of Super Adventure Rockman, so if I do get to it, then I probably won't be playing. I'll probably just be commentating over it, so whatever. We'll see when we get there. But yeah, in the Archie comics, they actually make these Stardroids creations of Ra-Moon. And Shadow Man is coming to it's pretty cool. I cannot wait until we get to that point. Actually, no, sorry, let me rephrase. I can't wait until the Archie comics finally elaborate and continue that alien plotline that they started with the Shadow Man and and Ra-Moon and all that stuff. But they probably won't get to it for a while. That secret collectible thing I was talking about is up that ladder. We'll get to it later, because, well, I actually just kind of forgot about it the first time we played, so, whoopsie. I'll get it right after this, though, so you'll still see it, and I'll still explain how to get it, because it's actually kind of complicated to get Jupiter's crystal, but, yeah. But we'll get it, don't worry, we'll eventually get to it. Anyway, we're pretty much done with Jupiter's stage. Now let's go and take on the man himself. Jupiter is weak to Venus, the Bubble Bomb, which, thank goodness, because Bubble Bomb is a ceiling-based weapon, and Jupiter is a ceiling-based Stardroid. He's going to always fly up to the ceiling. He's going to occasionally shoot down a very powerful electric shock. He's also going to shoot down 4 shots. He's going to try to dive down and hit you and repeat the process again and again. So there's the electric shock, there's the 4 shots, now he's gonna fly down, as he does, and yeah. That's pretty much Jupiter. Very simple pattern to very simple pattern. Thus, you will always find opportunity to hit him. He's not that tough. Out of the 4 robots that you can take on in the second half of the game, take on Jupiter first. That's what I wanted to say. There we go. No stuttering in the world is gonna stop me from getting this done. Haha. Good old-fashioned water. Anyway, for beating Jupiter, we get ourselves the electric shock. I think it's called the electric shock. Please say I'm right. Is it the electric shock? And hell yeah, it's the electric shock. Okay, you can only shoot that thing when you stand still. That's the other thing. You can shoot it when you're jumping up in the air, but you have to be standing still the entire time when you shoot the electric shock. Anyway. Like Mega Man 4 for Game Boy, Mega Man 5 for Game Boy has a secret power-up to collect. Basically, just like in Mega Man 4 for Game Boy, you have to die 4 times in the same stage, to continue 4 times, and... Mega Man, welcome home. I have just completed the turbo accelerator for your Mega Arm. Beep boop, beep boop. Okay. It's functioning perfectly. Good luck, Mega Man. Thanks, Dr. Light. Anyway, it's not a more powerful Mega Arm, it's a faster Mega Arm. It charges faster and it shoots faster. There's no speed up here, that's how fast it shoots. And how fast it charges, so there you go. But, unlike Mega Man 4 for Game Boy, you can do this twice. Mega Man 4 for Game Boy, you can only charge up that Mega Buster to obscene power once. But in this game, you can do it twice. And boom. And now we pretty much get the exact same cutscene. Unfortunately, there's no new dialogue for the second time you do this, which is kind of unfortunate. But oh well. Beep boop, beep boop. Now we have an even more powerful Mega Arm. It's even faster, and it charges even faster than ever before. So if you ever suffered from any difficulty problems in this game, then just do what I did twice, and boom, there you go. Look at how fast that Mega Arm is. Look how quickly it charges. It's insane. And just like the ultra powerful Mega Buster in Mega Man 4 for Game Boy, though, as soon as you turn the Game Boy off, there's no passwords to get you these super powerful Mega Arm. They're you know, if you turn the game off, that's it. You go back to the normal Mega Arm, so that's why I won't be using it ever again. Anyway, the crystal. Go back to this part. Go up the ladder. And you can keep going up the ladder if you want. You don't have to, but basically, you can get yourself a free E-Tank and a free life. But you're probably wondering, where's the crystal? It's not here. Where is it? That's weird. Well, we'll be getting it in a second. Unfortunately, I don't have the means to get the life and the E-Tank. I need another special weapon. Oh well. Let's leave and, oh shit! Oh no! Yep. A pit opens up with a whole bunch of new stuff. I don't know if you can go to the left when you first fall into that new area. But regardless, if you go here, there's the crystal. You have to go to the left when you get down here, and you'll be able to get the crystal. You need Uranus's weapon to get it, but you can also just use the power-up for the Mega Arm to get it, and you'll be fine. To get back to the level proper and finish it up normally, if you did this first, and you're probably wondering how you get back, just go here, and now we're inside of this ending area. Remember this place, where you're finishing up Jupiter's stage? You're back here now, so there you go. Speaking of level revisits, you can, of course, obviously revisit levels to collect those crystals in the second half of the game, and P-chips, but you can't refight the boss, as usual, so... Oh well. Dr. Light! I found this crystal on the planet! You better analyze it. Let me see. Well, this crystal seems to be the energy source used by that planet's ancient civilization. With 4 of these, I can make an item that will reduce the energy consumption of your special weapons by half. I assume there are similar crystals like this on other planets too. Collect all 4 crystals and bring them back to the lab. Good luck! Why does Jupiter have an ancient civilization in this universe? That's a little strange. Anyway, once you get the crystal, it appears up there so you know you got it. And yeah, but why does Jupiter have an ancient civilization? That's a little strange. Whatever. Before we go on to the next stage, I now have enough P-chips to go ahead and buy the other upgrade for the Mega Arm. The one where when you shoot at enemies, sometimes the Mega Arm will stay on them the entire time and just keep hitting them over and over and over and over and over again until they die. It's a very, very powerful upgrade. Worth it to get it. Although I'd wait until after you get the other upgrade for the Mega Arm to collect items and stuff from far away. That one's much more useful. But this upgrade's very powerful, so don't doubt it. Anyway, let's go after SRN-008. Pluto. A battle robot designed for jungle combat. But you're on Pluto. There's no jungle there. Why would... whatever. Slashman, a robot we haven't met yet, is designed after him. A good point. Good reflexes. A bad point. The cold. So I was reading up on Pluto. Apparently, despite all that fur and stuff he has, he doesn't like the cold. So, okay. He likes manicures and dislikes nail damage because he prides himself on those Wolverine-like claws of his. So don't mess with him. Alrighty. That's Pluto. Anyway, Pluto stage is, there's not much to Pluto stage. The big thing is these platforms that as soon as you're on their plane, as soon as you're on their level of plane, whether right below them or right above them, they're going to start shaking and fall. So you have to be very quick. Now, what do I mean by their level of plane, their level of being right under them or right above them? Because later on in the stage, you'll be meeting some platforms like of those that are on the ceiling, and as soon as you are right below them, they will fall on you. Whether they're big, giant girders or small little girders. So, Pluto's crystal, by the way, is in the ladder, is under the ladder in the bottom left of the screen, but we need Uranus' weapon to get it, so we'll be getting that a little bit later. Not right now. Free life. But yeah, I didn't explain it that well, but you'll be seeing it later. These girders right here. As soon as you're right above them or right under them, not even when you touch them with your feet, as soon as you're right above them or right below them, they're going to start shaking, and in a few seconds, they will fall, as you see. See? Actually, not even right above them, just near them, so you have to be really quick, or else you're not going to have... or else you're going to fall, and then you're just going to be a big old pit, and then you fall, and you die, and you lose a life, and you got to do it again, and you get frustrated, and whatever. You get it, I hope. If not, then you're seeing it in action, so... whatever my rambling doesn't explain, the picture being worth 1,000 goddamn words will, so... hopefully, these shield enemies are really annoying. These shield enemies can only be attacked when their shield is lifted. You can only lift their shield with a powered-up Mega Arm attack. And then you can only have a few precious seconds to shoot a couple of shots into them, and then their shield's going to come back down, and they're going to shoot at you, and it's probably going to hit you, and you're going to get frustrated, and you got to do the Mega Arm thing again, and it's a whole process with these losers. But anyway, it's a pretty cool looking stage. It's not a jungle, so I don't know what the hell they were going on about with Pluto's jungle combat thing, but it's a pretty cool looking mine stage. You know, we're deep in a mine, got these missile robots that go really fast after a few seconds, those shield things, those fucking magnet things. Oh god, it's so difficult to dodge. What I'm saying is it's a very cool, aesthetically pleasing level. And the Mega Man games for Game Boy have been getting better and better at this with each one. You know, the first one was pretty good, the second one kind of dropped the ball, third one got pretty good again, fourth one was even better, and the fifth one is the best, so that's pretty much the story of the whole Game Boy series. This, by the way, is the second mini-boss of this stage. Fight's exactly the same as the first one. He's always going to appear in the exact same two spots all the time, so never fear. By the way, hey, Proto Man, how'd you get into space? You don't have Rush that takes you to space. Whatever. There's the There's the S crystal again. Operates exactly as it did in Mega Man 4 for Game Boy, so cool. And thanks, Proto Man, for opening the way to the finale of the stage, to the boss. Without you, I don't how would we have beaten the stage normally? I don't know. Anyway, the point I was making about the mini boss, they always appear in the same spot every time they dig in and dig out, so you know, very easy to predict. Anyway, Pluto. Weakness is Mercury. The Grab Buster is actually his weakness. That's why I went after him next, because he's got a weakness from one of the first 4 sets of Stardroids. One of the first set of Stardroids. There we go. He always follows the same pattern. He is going to land down on the ground. He's going to do a couple of slash attacks at you. And then he's going to become a shockwave and go to the other side of the screen. Then jump up really quick to the top, and he's going to shoot a couple of shots at you. And he repeats the process again and again. It's always the same pattern, so you're going to pretty quickly get the hang of how to dodge Pluto. I don't do a good job here, but I do a much better job in the boss rematch. You're going to get a pretty good hang on how to dodge Pluto and not take too much damage and take him out. Again, his weakness is the Grab Buster, so you're always going to be getting health back from him pretty much the entire fight, which makes him even easier than he already is. Besides the fact that he already has a pretty simple pattern to begin with. I say, even though I got hit like 5 times in that fight. Anyway, for beating Pluto, and for listening to my ramblings, we get the... Bam! Look at that, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool little sprite. That's Break Dash. It's a pretty cool little weapon. I like it. Anyway, no more things to talk about. Let's just go after the next Stardroid. This is SRN007 Uranus. Insert a stupid immature joke here. With a weapon called Deep Digger. Oh, they had to call it that. Okay, he can lift blocks and throw them at enemies. A good point. He's a bull. What? A bad point. He's beastie. What? He likes running really fast and dislikes bullfighting, because he's a bull, so he would naturally lose. Anyway, with Break Dash, any blocks like these right here, you can break with Pluto. There you go. And it's a free tank for our trouble, for testing out the Break Dash. There we go. Yay! Stupid walrus. Anyway, I'll tell you one thing I don't like about that Mega Arm upgrade. The one that attaches itself to enemies and hits them again and again and again and again and again and again and again until they die. It doesn't always happen. It's pretty random when it actually decides to do it, but when it does, it's very useful. When it doesn't, you're kind of, you know, banking on the fact that it will, but then it doesn't, so it's a little annoying. Anyway, this mini-boss, pretty easy. Dodge the rocks that he throws at you, dodge the rocks that are falling down, and just hit him a few times with the Mega Arm. He'll go down pretty quick. And that's that. Yeah, that's a pretty easy mini-boss. I check over here to make sure there's no secret path or anything, but I don't know. There's nothing there. So, whatever. Anyway, let's continue to move on with Uranus' stage. Let's move on with Uranus. Don't you want to talk about Uranus? We have to slide into Uranus' stage, you see? Nothing dirty about that, we just gotta slide into Uranus' stage. That's it. You have to beat up Uranus and get Uranus' main weapon, the Deep Digger. say any more things about Uranus. I promise. Uranus is off the table. No more talking about Uranus. Hey, Eddie. Oh, God. This is actually one of the rare situations where we can actually go back and forth on the screen until Eddie gives us something cool, but whatever. Whatever. Oh, damn it, I made a mistake. Shouldn't have gone back down on ladder. The stupid Mega Arm didn't want to attach, so I can't kill the walrus quickly. Whatever. Whatever. Now he's dead. Now we can move on. Ah, I don't have to do your dangerous little slide there. I can just use my Mega Arm. This is why you want those upgrades to the Mega Arm, by the way. They are extremely, extremely, extremely useful. Get them as soon as you can. As soon as is possible, go ahead and get them. They don't make your Mega Arm more powerful, so they don't make the game that unfair, but they will make item collection and some basic enemy killing a lot easier, so. So go ahead and get them. What are you waiting for? There we go. Now I believe up here in behind these break dash platforms here is the next crystal. Uranus' crystal. There it is. Uranus' crystal hidden deep inside. All right. The jewel of Uranus. Okay, no, I'm done. I'm done. Boom. It's a pretty easy one to get, but you have to have break dash. If you don't have break dash, you can't get that one. So. Goddamn saltwater. Saltwater is pretty random with the range that it shoots at sometimes, so gotta be careful. I think I just decided to fall down here and just say fuck it, even though I have Tango and could have used Tango, but whatever. I don't want to use Tango. Yeah, so yeah, just take a hit and just keep going. Oh well. With the Mega Arm, I can just grab me some health really quick. Actually, this bit of the stage is a little bit strange. Even though we're out in space now, for some reason, there's well, I guess it's not that strange. I mean, not every planet is going to have crazy gravity. Some planets are going to have normal Earth-like gravity, so whatever. Never mind. Never mind, I explained it myself. Whatever. I'm done. Even though probably in reality Uranus doesn't have the same gravity as Earth, but whatever. I explained it. Mega Man universe logic. That's fine. Fine. Whatever. There's a lot of rewards to get in Uranus' stage, I just realized. That wasn't a joke about Uranus, by the way. I was making a comment that there's a lot of items to grab in the stage, so, you know. Pretty tricky to get this E-Tank, though. You gotta line up rush just right. And there we go. Thankfully, I have that upgrade for the Mega Arm. Otherwise, that would have been a lot more difficult to get. Probably would have died. Anyway, round 2 with this thing. Now this thing is actually going to be a little bit higher, so at the height of your jump, your Mega Arm is no longer going to be able to reach, so you have to land on top of the rock that the Anubis robot shoots, or the Sphinx robot shoots, I guess, and shoot your Mega Arm from there. You can't do it from the moving platform anymore. Now you have to stand on top of the rocks that he throws and actually hit him, or else you won't be able to. So, yeah. That's pretty much it for this Sphinx robot. I think 1 or 2 more of these is going to do it. No, 1 more. Okay, he's dead. He's dead! Yay! I do like the stage's theme, though. It's a pretty fun theme. And I believe now we're actually getting pretty close to the end of the stage. This is actually one of the longer stages of the game. But I think we're getting... Yeah, here we go, the ending. Here we go. This is actually one of the longer stages of the game, but, well, yeah, that's all I gotta say. It's one of the longest stages of the game. I wouldn't recommend you go here first out of the 4 Stardroids to take on, because it's a pretty long, gauntlet-like stage, so... But we're done, so let's go after Uranus. Uranus is weak to Break Dash. He's going to pick up rocks, he's going to throw them at you, he is going to, completely cave in some areas of the arena like he did right there. That is instant kill, I believe. I'm not entirely sure, but it's probably instant kill. Don't get trapped in that side. Always stay close to Uranus the entire time. And just keep break dashing into him, or mega bustering him if you don't half break dash, and he'll be fine. He goes down pretty quick. He doesn't do all that much damage by throwing rocks at you, but again, him caving in part of the stage is probably instant kill, so stay close to Uranus at all times. But anyway, with Uranus soundly broken, that's the last one, I swear. We get Deep Digger, which, as you may have guessed, picks up these rocks, and we can throw them. Cause some serious damage. Yay! Cool. Okay, well, with Deep Digger in hand, we can go back to Pluto's stage and get his crystal. So, let's go do that in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, we're back. Okay, so, in Pluto's stage, use the Deep Digger. Pick up that rock right there and throw it. You don't need it anymore. Go down the ladder. Make your way across this girder filled with death trap. Remember, as soon as you get near them, they start to fall, so make your way quick. Oh, God, forget that. Okay. And there it is. You can jump over there to get it, or you can just use the Mega Arm to grab it real quick. And that's that. That's Deep Digger. Now, unfortunately, once you have the crystal, you have to finish the stage again, so, you know, that's a bit of a shame, but whatever. Finish the stage again, and then go ahead and go back to Light Labs like I'm doing, because now I have enough P-chips to get the third awesome item that we need, well, that I want, the Energy Equalizer. Works exactly as it does in Mega Man 6, and did in Mega Man 4 for Game Boy, so, cool. Grab it. You need it. Because I believe in this whole second half of the game operates similarly to a Wily Castle, where whatever weapon energy you waste when you fought Jupiter is still wasted when you go after Pluto, whatever weapon energy you wasted when you fought Pluto is still wasted when you go after Uranus, and vice versa with Uranus to Saturn. So, let's take on Saturn, the last of the Stardroids. Saturn. SRN-006. Saturn, with the weapon called Black Hole, can draw objects in toward himself. A good point, he's fickle-minded. A bad point, low tolerance. Okay, he likes hula hoop and dislikes video games. That's a shame. Anyway, Saturn's gimmick. Parts of the stage are going to have double gravity, and parts of the stage will have space and underwater-like gravity. And there's also enemies that can, I believe, not freeze time, but slow everything down, so... Saturn's stage is all about bending your mind. There's Saturn's crystal. Very, very easy, very, very quick. It's right in the beginning of the stage. Grab it as soon as you can, and that's pretty much it. You'll be done with your crystal hunt as soon as you get Saturn's crystal right there, so... yeah. Anyway, Saturn. Again, his whole gimmick is changing gravity and slowing Mega Man down with those swinging pendulum... Those things right there. Swinging pendulum enemies. If they do that, then Mega Man is now slowed down and more vulnerable to attacks, so don't let them do that. Take them out as quick as you can. There's also those gravity things, you know, things that make things double gravity, and the ones that make it like space and water gravity. So, yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say about Saturn's gimmick. It's gravity bending. Excuse me. It's also the final stage of the game, so, well, before we go after Terra. And end this once and for all. There we go. Jump. Make the jump. It's pretty cool how they set up these gravity things, so you have to be sure that you're right at the edge of a platform in order to properly make a jump. Like right here. It's a very well set up level, decent gimmick, good level theme as usual. I've got no problems with Saturn's level. It's a good little level. I got no problems with pretty much the entirety of this game, except for the fact that it's sometimes a little bit too easy. But for the most part, this is pretty fantastic. A great addition to the Mega Man series overall. Oh, that thing. I think that's the only time we ever fight this enemy, but they're very annoying. There we go. It's pretty cool. I think this is the only time we ever see this thing, but they're, yeah. And they made such a unique, cool little sprite there, and they just used it for that one part, so it's a little bit nuts. Whatever. Whatever. I'm not gonna question Capcom. At least not when they make a good game. Although, honestly, lately, Capcom has been making so many terrible business decisions. It's no surprise that they're in trouble. Honestly, it really is no surprise that they're in trouble. I mean, come on. Not even begin to mention their treatment of the Mega Man. Canceling Mega Man Universe, Mega Man Online, Mega Man Legends 3. Oh, Mega Man Legends 3 one got me the worst. Oh, fuck them. And Mighty Number 9 got delayed. I don't want to date this video, but Mighty Number 9 got delayed. Oh my god, why? God damn it. I just want a new Mega Man. Or something that's close. Anyway, Saturn. Saturn is all about dimension warping. He's very fast, he's very strong, very difficult to dodge all of his attacks. His weakness is Jupiter's electric shock. Remember, you can't move when you shoot the electric shock, so gotta be close to him the entire time. He'll draw you in with this mind-bending magnet hula hoop there. He'll slide and throw the hula hoop in the air. He'll occasionally jump up in the middle of the air and shoot at you, and he's tough, he's fast. Take him out quick with the electric shock, and you'll be alright. That's Saturn. And that's pretty much all I've got for this part of Let's Play Mega Man 5 for Game Boy. We're not entirely done. We're going to do one last thing before I wrap this up. And that is find out what exactly that reward for all 4 crystals is. We already know, but now we're going to actually see it. So, yay! Anyway, for beating Saturn, we get the black hole. Black hole, by the way, is Mercury's weakness. So, and Rush Jet. Cool. But yeah, black hole is Mercury's weakness. You'll see that in the boss rush next time on Let's Play Mega Man 5 for Game Boy. Anyway, we beat all the Stardroids. Terra's back. He's hanging out on that one planet there in the center. Let's go see Dr. Light and get our well-deserved crystal reward. Oh, Mega Man, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And there it is. There it is. This power generator for crystals brought back. Power generator will reduce the amount of energy of your special weapons by half. All right, that's pretty cool. Very useful for the finale of the game. So, it doesn't cost any P-chips. Once you have all the crystals, it's free. So, cool. Also, I buy this. Remember, this becomes important in the second half of the game because, like a Wily Castle, in between every level, whatever special weapon energy you waste is still wasted in between levels. So, that's pretty much it for that. And yeah, alright. Next time, let's play Mega Man 5 for Game Boy, the finale. We're going to go after Terra and stop all this once and for all. See you next time. Have a good day.